Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but we also discuss how we're going to fix it. On this episode, I would be completely remiss if we did not do a victory lap, a little pounding of the chest of the things that you beat on a federal level for gun control, the things that everyone said were a lock, you defeated. Through your activism, through your calls, through your outreach, through donating to pro-gun groups, through watching channels like this, you have some stuff to be proud of. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this one in this celebration video. Now, if you are new or if you are returning, we would love to have you in the fold. Please give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure the notification bell is on because it will help this channel grow and we can pass the blessing of the Second Amendment along to the next generation. Now, this celebration content is brought to you by XS Sights. They actually sent me a really cool sight pusher that I'm going to walk you through right now, and then we're going to get into the list of defeated bills that you are responsible for. Now, XS Sights is known for making the fastest sights in any light. They've come out with such amazing innovative products and the best in the pistol, rifle, and shotgun fields. Now, whether you use them for personal defense or hunting, these sights are designed and built to be the absolute best for their specific purpose. XS Sights has also offered you a 10% coupon for being a viewer of this channel for the rest of the week. Use code XSSights10 in the link in the description box below for your discount, and thank you so much to XS Sights for making this content possible. But my brothers and sisters, as I go into this, as I mentioned in the introduction, this is something, if you think back over the last 2 years, this is something that was guaranteed to be a lock. We were going to lose. Assault weapons were going to be banned. Magazines were going to be banned. They were going to get H.R. 8 1446. They were going to take H.R. 1808. They were going to tax us 1,000%. And yet you stood ground and you held the line. And this is the list of gun control bills that you, through all of your different outlets, defeated. Be proud of that. Let me hear your happiness in the comments field below. Let's get it. Because as you know, Congress has completely adjourned for the winter. So they're not going to come back until the next Congress is in session. And that means all the bills that were passed in this session, this Congress, are gone. They are dead. Now, they can be re-brought up. They can be initiated again. They can be pulled from the archives and voted on again. But they have to go through the entire process from scratch. Here's a small little list, all right? So first of all, start with an oldie but a goodie. H.R. 1808. Now, of course, this is the assault weapons ban of 2022, Nancy Pelosi's crowning achievement this year. The one that she said was going to ban assault weapons. Well, it's dead. Gone. Finito. Finished. Gone. Dead. Underground. 6 feet under. Here's what it would have done. It would have, it would have banned ARs. It would have done so many different things from a standpoint of definitions, from a standpoint of magazines, all these different pieces. It's dead. Didn't even get a vote in the judiciary in the Senate. Gone. Bye. Peace out. See you next time when we'll defeat you again. All right, then we go into H.R. 8. Now, this was earlier on in the Biden administration. H.R. 8 was one of the earlier bills that was pushed to basically redefine a lot of the different processes and background checks and things of that nature, peer-to-peer transfers. Gone. Dead. Out the door. If you'll recall, this was something that people were saying they were going to get the filibuster overwhelmed. Manchin was going to flip it. The filibuster is gone. They're going to get the background checks, H.R. 8, H.R. 1446. They were going to get all the things. They got nothing. And keep in mind, it's because of you. Everything that you've done, everything that you have worked towards for the past 2 years, this is right at your doorstep and you deserve some credit. But let's continue. Let's talk about H.R. 1446, the Enhanced Background Checks Act of 2021. That one's gone too. So far, we've got 3 bills that were passed by the Pelosi House, and they went nowhere in the Senate. Exactly what we discussed together numerous times. They never had the juice. This was about elections. This was about posturing and fundraising. But let's keep going. I got a few more, especially when it comes down to this next one, the assault weapons excise tax. You guys remember this one? This was the one that was going to put 1,000% tax on all ARs. You can't tax it, right? It's known. We know it's not. You cannot do that. Supreme Court has ruled on that. And yet, it never even made it out of the House. Again, if you recall, this received a lot of media attention. This received a lot of energy from a standpoint of concern. Didn't even get voted on the House. Didn't even pass. Understand, the reason that I'm going through this list with you is to show you all the things that they were posturing, all the things that they put forward, and all the things that they were just bluffing on, and nothing came to fruition. All right? Now, that does not mean they're not going to do it again. That does not mean it's not their desires, but this is the list. This is amazing. Oh, yeah, that's the assault weapons tax. We talked about that one. What about the Ghost Guns or Guns Act? This is the attempt where they, through H.R. 1454, they actually tried to amend the Gun Control Act of 1968 and make guns a different definition. That one's gone. That one also didn't even get a vote in the House. Let's look at the last one I'm going to show you. This one is from our old friend Dianne Feinstein. This is the assault weapons ban of 2021. If you guys recall, this one was also introduced. This was in the Senate. So as you know, you've got the Feinstein bill where she makes everything into an assault weapon and then it bans assault weapons effectively. She does it every single year. Now, what I just ran through with you was every bit of gun control from the perspective of the lightest in their minds on background checks, peer-to-peer sales, things of that nature, universal background checks, registries, all the way down to the ultimate assault weapons ban. All of them failed. Keep that in mind. Through 2 years, through the Biden administration had control of the Senate and they had the control of the House, it failed. The filibuster held in place. The filibuster is still in place. This is what's possible when you activate. Now, I would be completely remiss and I wouldn't be fair to the conversation if I didn't say they did pass the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. That was a red flag funding bill. Changed some rules for 18-year-olds on waiting periods on some 18-year-olds. And then the ATF took their own little discretion and made it all 18-year-olds. But considering what we just went through and all the bills that I just showed you, they have a lot more L's than they do W's on these last 2 years, and that is directly because of you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you as happy as I am? Because this stuff is dead, and I will be right there with you if we ever see it again. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.